Finally ready to tip this one off.
It'll be Coyne and Cunningham. The opening tip controlled by the Railers. Jordan Nelson in the front court for Lincoln, wearing their home whites with green lettering and numerals trimmed in red.
Danville opens the traditional man-to-man.
Brandt hands off to Nelson, comes around the screen, can't fire off on a three. Gesner makes a move, now hands off to Austin Kirby. Austin flips it down to Coyne. Coyne looks to make a move. Austin now to Coyne, little two-man pull up from 15. Brandt Coyne off no good. Rebound down to Hightower for Danville.
Coyne got clobbered after the shot, but no call, and Railers got a good look there. Took 40 seconds to run the offense, not a bad start.
And quickly Hightower turns it over just in front of the Railer bench.
Yeah, that could be a reoccurring theme.
Yeah.
A turnover, first possession. There could be a lot more of those to come.
Yeah, Josh, they turn it over about 1 out of every 3 possessions they have, or 4, so shouldn't be a surprise. And they most of their turnovers were unforced.
Nathaniel goes down on the block to Coyne. Coyne
Nice
on
reverse.
the underside, lays it up and in.
Yeah, great move and a great call by Coach. It's kind of a post up for Brandon. What he did, he felt the defender coming over to try to block it on the left-hand side, so he went underneath and did an excellent reverse.
And one of the few times this so far this season Brent's posted up.
Right.
And the reason for that simple, we're playing against big guys. His job is to pull the big guys out. Danville struggling to figure out.
Smith handling three on the way in the corner. That's off no good. Ball hits the floor. Hightower top of the key. His three spins off no good. Nathaniel Smith there for the board.
You guys been cleaning them up all week.
Yeah.
All the boards all week by number 3, Smitty. So started off to a good start here.
Yeah, he's falling right into Bratney's role
You're
as
right.
far as rebounding. And boy, that was a worry.
Nathaniel three near the top of the key. Missed it off the left side. Coyne there for the rebound. Didn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line shooting 2.
Yeah, good job by Brand. You know, and Smitty, I like the shot though. Really, it was a nice high arc. You're thinking right now, tired legs, 5th game, but he did have good arch. It just didn't quite get it there. But a good thing by Brand, staying with the rebound and getting one of our rare offensive rebound by the Railers.
Yep.
Brandt's free throw on the way and good.
Railers have done a real adequate job on the boards. They're never going to be strong on the boards, but they've held their own pretty much against some much bigger and much more athletic teams.
Second one up, good as well.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, Brand Coyne 4.
And making some free throws. Gotta like that.
6:15 to go. Railers up 4-0. Smith looked like he almost carried it. Down to Carter, tipped away into Austin Kirby's hand. Austin flips it down long to Jordan Gesner. Jordan just couldn't handle as he was thrown into the middle of 2 Vikings.
Coach out gently pointing out a mistake there.
Yeah, it wasn't a pass really. That was like a quarterback thrown into double coverage.
It was.
Smith over to Hightower as Danville looking for their first points of the night. Double team by Coyne and Kirby. Danville swings it around to the left side. Cunningham can't fire off a 3 as Nathaniel closes out on him. Down to the baseline. Top of the key, Hightower 3 on the way is good.
Hightower's got a nice stroke. And the Railers starting a little sluggish.
Nelson on the right sideline, back out to Gesner. Jordan's going to come around a couple screens from Coyne and Smith. His 3 on the way, spins off, no good. Rebound to Carter for Danville.
We talked about the Railers settling, and right now they're settling, Jeff. They're not working real hard to get a good shot.
Underneath, nice job by Smitty, tipping it out of bounds as Cunningham would have had it easy too. It'll stay with the Vikings underneath. 5:15 to go. Railers up 4-3.
Seems like the Railers are making a couple of passes, just taking the first 3 opportunity.
Hightower out high to Smith. Smith brings the dribble to the right side, lobs down on the corner to Carter, gets it back. Out to Hightower, his 3 on the way again. Just barely hit the rim, and Smitty again with the board for the Railers. Nathaniel across the far sideline, now to Kirby at the timeline. Nelson being watched by Smith. Bobs over to Nathaniel. Kirby tries to go baseline, cut off by Hightower. There's Smith. Nathaniel. Nice back cut by Jordan. Goes up with a left hand. Bounce the basket. He is fouled. Nice move by Nelson. And a good look by Smitty going down the lane.
Quick pass by Nathaniel Smith that time. Again, 2 seniors played together. These kids have played together since 2nd grade. Just an eye contact, and he knew right where Jordan was headed.
Well, we've done a better job this year of guys going back door or making basket cuts. outside of an actual play that Coach Al calls. You know, it's experience and everything else going on with the Railers that has another reason why they're playing so good here in the first 4 games.
Boy, Jordan missed more free throws this tournament than I think he did all of last year.
Larey forces a turnover. He gets the quick hands out, gets the steal. Nelson on the right side to Gesner. Gesner back on top to Jordan. Nelson's three on the way rather is good. Now with 5.
Jordan playing with tape on his left wrist. Seems to be using it okay. We know Nathaniel late in the game this morning was hobbling a bit.
Halfway through the first quarter. Quick move up, and it won't go down for Joey Robinson, but Coyne's going to be whistled for the foul.
Very quiet for a fairly full gym tonight. Railers need to give their fans something to scream about, although starting off 9-3 isn't a bad thing.
First free throw on the way, up and good.
Well, at least football players might be lacking practice time, but boy, I bet they're not lacking confidence.
Second one good as well, so now 9-5. Grant Coyne with the first 4 of the night, and then Jordan Nelson the next 5. Nelson working against Smith, down to Kirby in the corner. Here comes Grant Coyne. Grant with a nice catch, and they're going to say that he...
Interesting.
And they're going to say that he dribbled it. It looked like he dribbled it out of bounds. Okay, they're going to say that he was out of bounds and came in and touched the ball and didn't reestablish. So, of course, everybody else had already headed down to the other end.
Grant has quite a size advantage. We've got to try to find him in the post. Look for some easy post-ups.
Kirby to Coyne, now to Gesner. Jordan, hands over to Nelson, right side 3 up. That's no good. Kirby comes flying in. Careful as players go down. And a foul is going to be whistled going down the lane as Cunningham was fouled. And Austin Kirby really took out Joey Robinson. And Robinson, Austin's a solid kid. And I think Joey found out about that because Austin is one of the few players on the basketball team that also did play football for the Railers this fall.
Yeah, he went hard on the rebound, and problem was Robinson was in front of him.
Yeah. And everybody ended up in a heap and no foul.
Railer foul called on Nathaniel Smith, his first, second on the team. Ethan Smith for Danville gets it over to Hightower.
Need to know where Hightower is. He does.
Nice pass inside, and Carter got loose. Good look from Hightower to find him underneath all alone. Now 9-7.
From the top on a slight diagonal. That's terrible to let that get in there.
Nathaniel over to Kirby, gets it back, bounce to Coyne. 2:55 to go. Railers up by just 2, 9-7.
Railers with 5 ball handlers. It's really an edge.
Nice bounce from Nelson over to Kirby, who passed it up, gets it out to Nathaniel. His jumper on the way, didn't get the roll. The rebound comes down to Danville. Chance to tie or take the lead with a 3.
Railers start ice cold, Jeff.
Robinson down to Cunningham. Cunningham laid it up, missed it. Rebound knocked out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Vikings, so it'll go back to the Railers. And with all the action on the inside, Railers get a little more athletic with Brant Coyne taking a seat. Christian Van Hook coming in, as is Jake Holson.
Actually, Nathaniel's coming out. I've got Railers 1 of 5 starting to shoot threes, which quite a bit below what they have been.
So Christian and Olsen in for Kirby and Nathaniel Smith.
It's a little different rotation than the Railers have been using.
Nelson, crossover dribble, 3 on the way, up and good.
Nelson for the 3.
Well, I'm not so sure his foot wasn't over the line.
It looked like it, but maybe he pulled it back before he pulled the trigger.
Railers up 12-7.
Nice catch by Hightower. Must have been a receiver.
Hightower over to Smith. Down in the corner. Danville again, just looking for anything. This time they fire off a 3, shoot up an air ball. Austin all over Cunningham, and nothing was called.
Yeah, Austin did a nice job, but he did definitely foul it.
Nelson over to Kirby. Pulls it in. Little 10-foot floater. That's no good. Not the shot you were looking for on that possession. Hightower into the front court, watched by Jake Olsen. Now over to Ethan Smith. Smith down inside to Cunningham. Turnaround from 10 is good.
making it easy for Danville. A lot of good looks inside. The Railers haven't done much to defend the path. Railers seem a little slow of foot here to start tonight.
Way too many points in the paint.
Oh, yeah.
Nelson waits for Van Hook to pop out, gets out near the timeline. There's Olsen. Over to Jordan, gets a nice screen, looks good on the way. Off to the left side again. Kirby high for the rebound. Ball loose, saved inbounds by Danville.
Kirby's doing a nice job of the boards.
Hightower's going to be whistled for carrying right in front of the Railer bench. Looked like he tried to do a stutter step and palmed the ball and carried it. And so another turnover by Danville, and you guys talked about it in the pregame. Turnover is something we're going to be accustomed to seeing from the Vikings tonight.
For a 6-footer, I'll tell you, Austin really pounds the boards hard.
1 minute to go. Nelson watched by Eaton Smith.
Whoa.
Poor Jake almost got run over.
This is a physical game.
Van Hook going to make a move. Free throw line, kicks it over left side to Kirby. Kirby looked to go backdoor to Coyne. They had him covered up. Nelson makes a move. He goes to the basket, goes strong off the glass and good.
Good patience that time. Raiders got what they were looking for, an easy bucket.
Nelson in double figures with 10. 30 seconds to go. Lincoln on top 14-9.
Play a little D here and score one at the end.
Cross court to Hightower. His set shot 3 on the way. That's no good. Van Hook high for the rebound. 15 seconds. Railers plenty of time to get a good look at a basket here.
Let's get a 3 here and end this quarter right.
Nelson on the right side. Down to 7. Down to 6. Drives the lane. Floater in the lane. That's no good. Cunningham the rebound down to 3 to 2. Fires it off on the way. Off the backboard and rim and no good. Our score at the end of 1. Lincoln 14. Danville 9. Back to the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.